Hey guys, I have 4 great moves for you. You're going to elevate your game and your fitness level. Check them out. Hey guys, Johnny D here, True Golf Fitness, train like an athlete for bowling, athleticbowler.com, and today I have some great moves for you. These are going to help strengthen, help with mobility, more functionality, the whole bit. It's going to elevate your game, going to elevate your health, going to elevate your fitness level. Okay, we're going to talk about 4 things. The first thing is, you've heard about abductor, adductor. Okay, and there's a machine. This is why I'm really against a lot of machines at the gym, okay? Because they're not functional. They move on a set plane, and you really don't get any benefit out of it. Matter of fact, in the long run, they could hurt you. And this is one of the machines I would stay as far away from as you can. This machine where you sit down and you see people, they load up with weight, and they open, they close, they open, and then they load up the other way and squeeze in and squeeze out. Number 1 is it's easy to load up weight on this thing and you feel like you're making progress when you're really not at all. And the other thing, it's not functional at all. Okay, I mean, this mimics nothing or replicates nothing you do outside of the gym or the weight room. Okay, and when we talk about functionality and mobility, we're trying to do things. That's why I do a lot of bodyweight stuff. We will do things that will mimic things that are done every day. In this case, we're talking sports, we're talking bowling. It's going to replicate things that will come into play in those specific areas. So that's real important. And the other thing is, by using this kind of machine, and if you load up on weight, I'm going to tell you right now, it can be dangerous. Number 1 is you're putting too much strain on your spine, and the other is that it'll kind of mess up the IT band. It'll tighten it up, and when you do that, it's going to have a tendency to start eventually throwing your kneecap or moving your kneecap, pushing it out of place. And again, not good. That's not functional. You don't want that. Okay. We have something here, just a real simple resistance band. Okay, get these any athletic store, get them online or whatever. I'm going to show you a couple ways to do this. These are things I want you to put in your training. You can make, and I'll show you in the video, you can make trainings out of this. You can make a whole workout out of these, or just add them to the end of a workout, or just do these certain parts of the week, 2-3 times a week. So the first one is going to be this. We're going to put this band around our ankle, and I'm not going to go through it all here, but what I want you to do is, we're going to go, when you do this exercise, you're going to go 20 paces to the right, you're going to go 20 paces to the left, you're going to take 20 paces forward, you're going to take 20 paces in reverse. Once you do that, that's 1 round, okay, that's 1 set. You're going to do that 3 times. Basically, let me just explain how this goes. My feet are facing forward. I want you to kind of get down a little bit of an athletic stance, so my weight is kind of on my heels here, okay? And again, we're going to target the abductor here. Abductor is the muscle that moves away from the middle, from the midline of the body, okay? And the adductor is in, so you'll bring legs movement towards the midline of the body, okay? So this is going to go away from our body, okay? So, nice athletic stance right here. You can put hands together, you just stay here. Now, when I drive that way, I don't want to, move, push off too hard or lean in a way. I want to stay balanced. So I'm going to move, and here's the important key here. I moved pretty good step here. I don't want this leg kicking in. I don't want it to slide. A lot of people will do this. They'll do this, and they'll slide. That does nothing here. Number 1 is, we want to control this movement, okay? So here's what I want. Nice athletic stance. You can pick a focal point in front of you, and I move, I step. I move, step, move, step, move, step, move, step. 20 paces this way, you'll come back. You want to talk tremendous leg work, you're going to get it here. So after you do 20 paces to the right, 20 paces to the left, then you're going to go up front. What you're going to do here is same thing. You're going to be out, you're kind of stepping away, okay? So I like to go here, middle, towards the right. So when you go out, 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 and then you're going to go backwards, boom, boom, boom. I want you stretching this thing. But again, everything is in control. I'm not sliding my foot. It's not bending in. I'm controlling this movement all the way through. 20 paces to the right, 20 paces to the left, 20 up, 20 back. That's one round. You're going to do it 3 times, okay? Now, for the inside, simple as this. Let's just do this. You can hold on to something. You can hold on to a chair. If you want to work, again, the inside muscles of the leg, the adductor. Simply do this. You're going to be crossing over. And again, if you hold on to a chair, just lifting up. And you're going to get great movement here. If you want to, pause for a second or two at the top. Pause. Pause. Okay? Reach up. And again, you know, if you don't have to hold the chair, even better, because again, we're working balance here. We're talking balance, strength, mobility, all that kind of stuff, okay? So, do 12 to 15 on one side, and then same thing over here. You're going to go up, you're holding, really reach. We're going to pause a second and come down, pause a second and come down. 12 to 15 reps, both sides, 3 times for that, okay? There's your adductor exercise, tremendous workout, working a lot of parts of the body here, okay? We're going to get into all that, okay? Ditch the machines, ditch that machine. Okay, this next move is another great move. Again, going to work towards helping to strengthen and, you know, mobility and functionality type of thing. This is a Bulgarian split squat. Bulgarian split squat you may already be doing or you're familiar with it, but if not, you know, one of the areas it's going to target, again, the glutes, your quads, your inner thighs. Will get strengthened here and get a lot of work. Your hamstrings and calves going to work as stabilizers in this move, okay? But balance is also going to come into play again, okay? So we're getting all that, all the beauty of all these elements in these movements. So Bulgarian split squat. Again, you can hold on to something. If you want to put a chair out, I just have a regular little chair here. You could do this anywhere. So you don't have to go to a gym. You can do these anywhere. You can do this on your couch, on your bed. Don't get something real high, all right? So this here kind of comes up to about where the back of my kneecap. So, but to start out, you can either have your foot or your toe on the chair or toes flat. I prefer toes flat. What this move allows you to do is very similar to a lunge, but you'll be able to get a lot deeper, okay? And there's where the key comes in here. So, let me hop out a little bit. Same thing here, I want to keep my chest up. I'm going to look straight ahead. Again, pick a focal point if you need to. You could have arms here. You could put arms here or here for balance or straight down, whatever you prefer. Or right in your beginning, if you're a beginner, you want to hold on to something. Again, hold on here and up. Straight down, get nice and deep and up. Nice and deep and up. And you'll feel that really firing here. Nice and deep and up. Okay? And then, of course, you would switch sides. Do the same thing here. Get your toe back. Give me some balance if you're holding on to something, or if not, nice and deep again. And again, these are nice controlled movements. And some of the things we do, we know we go for speed. We're not looking for speed here. But a nice controlled movement. Again, proper form all the time, okay? That's the key. So, there's the Bulgarian split squat. Now, if you want to add to this, I grab a dumbbell, grab some weights, or grab a plate if you're at a gym, or if you have it at home. What I like to do here, most of the times you're going to see people with two dumbbells or 2 weights doing this movement. I prefer this. I've tried it. I think it works better. I'm going to load up the side that I'm going to work. So if I'm going to work my right leg, bring my left leg back again. I'm going to just load up this side more, okay? Now the key is, just like a regular lunge, we don't want that knee firing way over our toe, okay? I'm going to try to sit down, pick a focal point again, grab a heavier weight if you need to, or, you know, or something smaller. 5 pounds you can get away with, okay? Same thing. This is going to give me a little more work, maybe work a little harder. It's going to challenge me and work my muscles a little bit more on this side. So same thing, going down, coming up, and then you would repeat that, go the other side. So do that. Again, add that to your routine. Bulgarian split squat. Tremendous little exercise. These will do wonders for your game, again, for your health and your fitness. There you go. Try that out. Okay, this next one here is one of my favorites, okay? It's a curtsy lunge. All right, you know what a curtsy is? You've done it, you've seen, you know, if you ever go to England, you meet the Queen, a little curtsy, okay? So there you go. But this one here, again, tremendous for the hips, for the glutes. We're talking balance. Again, all these moves have everything. Strengthening, balance, working and mobility, and again, strengthening areas, especially these hips. Remember, you hear me talk a lot about the hips, how they relate to everything, how they relate to our knees, and you know, tend to have knee problems. A lot of people have knee problems, especially in sports and in bowling. You know, a lot of it, they're just thinking they're doing something else when it really relates back up here, back in the hip area, because they're not strong enough, they're not mobile enough, don't have that flexibility and functionality. Okay, so this is what we're going to try to accomplish with balance at the same time. So, curtsy lunge. If you, I'm going to start from the beginning. If you're a beginner and you haven't done this yet, you can hold on to a chair, okay? Get one leg out in front of you. The back leg is going to work more as a stabilizing leg, so you're going to kind of go out here, and you're holding the chair. Look at a focal point, okay? And just bend down, okay? You can hold the chair here, and down you go. Back over, and down, and over, and down. Now, you could alternate these like we just did. You could just stay on one side. If you do 12 to 15 on one side, then go 12 to 15 on the other side. If you decide you're going to alternate these, no big deal. Just count. If we're doing 12, we're going to go just count 24. Okay, and that'll give you the 12 on each side. Or count 30 will give you the 15 on each side. Okay. Now to enhance this a little bit, you can grab some weights. So, grabbing some weights. Same thing, okay? We're looking for balance. We're going to work, again, a lot of good muscles, hips, glutes, the whole thing here. So, this will give us a little more resistance, make us work a little harder, and challenge your balance a little more. So, again, same thing back here. Nice step down. And down, and up. I'm trying to keep my shoulders up. I'm trying to keep meaning my head back, my chest is up. I don't want to bend over and do this, so I'm staying up and then alternate. This is a tremendous exercise, especially for our sport, for the sport of bowling. But you got to do both sides. If you're right-handed, you're bending on your left knee, that's all well and fine. But again, we got to work out both sides, okay? So, and if you really want to, as you get better and stronger, grab bigger weights. I'm going to grab what I have here. These are the biggest I have here. You don't have to do this, but I'm just saying, you know, you can work up to it. Some gyms, you know, if you go to a gym, even have a lot bigger. These are 45, so 45 pounds, and a lot of gyms obviously have a lot bigger than that, but this is as high as I go. So again, the same thing, step, down, and up. This is a lot more challenging. Down, and up. Down, and up. And up. And up. Again, I picked out a focal point on the wall, and that helps me stay more, to concentrate, stay more balanced, and not tip over, especially when you got more weight. So, there you go. Curtsy lunge, tremendous exercise. Great for all sports, great for the sport of bowling. Always doing both sides, balancing things out. Work on strength, flexibility. Again, strengthening the glutes, the hips, all kinds of stuff going on here. So there you go. There's your curtsy lunge. If you like this, please hit the like button. Please share it with your family and friends in the bowling community. Again, I appreciate all your support. So until next time, this is Johnny D. Thanks. Bye-bye.